Unboxings 16 coming up in just a second. Hey guys, welcome back to the 5-Hour Show. I'm your host Raymond, and today we've got Unboxings 16. And so it's not much, it's 2 little envelopes. The cool thing about these is that they're Transformers. They're Transformers Keshi Gomu erasers. And in Japan, that's what they were released under, Keshi Gomu. But in the US, they're known as decoys, Transformers Decoys, little rubber figures that came out in 1986, 87. And they were a promotional item that came with the little mini bots, the little Decepticons, and the little combiner toys. And so in Japan, there are quite a few that were never released in the US, but then again, there's quite a few that were released in the US. So today we have a mixture of a bunch of them. In the US, the decoys were released in red and purple colors. So you had red Autobots and purple Decepticons. A variation being that you would find a red Decepticon or a purple Autobot. Maybe, I don't know. But in Japan, there were more than just red and purple. There were very different colors. You could find yellow, blue, green, and so what. And aside from other decoys that were never released in the US or anywhere else in the world. So anyway, today let's take a look at what we've got. And right here, right off the back, we are going to be opening this one and pulling out what we found here. So this one alone right here is very cool. Let me see if I can find a way to open it without damaging it. Well, you know what? I'm just gonna tear it open. Yeah, they're in a baggie. They're well packaged. Yeah, they're in a bag. So yeah, these are going to be common figures that I picked up online. I finally found them. I'm still looking for a few though, to be honest. 2 of the ones I got were these. This is a scavenger and a bone crusher. These are Constructicons. Okay, and they're very, very cool. I'm looking for a set, so I still need another 4 more. Okay, and then we have, of course, Megatron. And the thing about Megatron is when we were in the US and we were kids, we wondered, well, what is this? What is he holding? And so what he was holding was a sword. And so we didn't know why he had a sword when we never saw it on the show and all that. But the Japanese version of Megatron always had come with a sword. So when we saw this, like, well, why is he carrying a sword? Or what is that, But anyway, that's the Megatron. And last but not least, of course, one of the coolest Autobots, Wheeljack. So these are examples of exactly what was released in the US. All right, so those 4 are examples of what was released in the US. But now, let's get into what else was really. And here we have a thank you so much. I'm not sure what they're saying, but it's a thank you note. And yeah, that they have more stuff. So, got to show my wife that. But anyway, here we have some of the cool stuff. And again, these are normal toys. We have, of course, Optimus Prime. So now I've got my my set finally. I hadn't had these ever, I think. And so now I finally have that set. And then, again, we have a second Wheeljack. So that's cool. Now we have, very cool, very cool. Let's see, this one. Okay, so there are 3 of these. one has 2 arms down, one has 1 arm up, and one has 2 arms up. The one that has the 1 arm up is the Thundercracker. This is Thundercracker. Okay, and then there's the other 2. And then here we have a Blitzwing. So very cool, Blitzwing. And now, and then over here we have Sideswipe. This is Sideswipe. Never had a Sideswipe. I never had most of these, to be honest. And in Japan, Sideswipe was known as Lambor. Some of these Autobots did have different names, by the way. And here is one that I'd been waiting for a while. This was very difficult to find. That's why I had to buy this lot set. This is Dinobot Swoop. And this is in good condition. It's not damaged. Number 53, Takara. And yeah, that's one of the ones I've been wanting to get for a while. And let's see, now we're going to get into the colorful ones where you guys have never seen these before. Obviously, of course, we've got Soundwave, we've got Rumble, and we've got Ravage. So yeah, we've got a cool set there. So that's going to be very awesome set to make. Okay, now again so one of the reasons I did buy this, of course, was for the Dinobots, and Grimlock was one of the other Dinobots that was very hard to find. These guys are hard to find out here, and so yeah, I was very happy to find that guy. And yeah, I am closer to completing the set, and yes, I need a few more. Here I have an extra one. I believe this is Snarl. I don't think it's Slag, I think it's Snarl. So yeah, there's another Dinobot. And then I guess somebody was trying to do something, most likely spray paint them, which I'm fine with it, I don't care. But this was Ratchet, Autobot Ratchet. So there's that one. And then very cool here we have a Autobot Trax. I never had most of these. I had a few, but not all of them. So that's really cool right there. And then, of course, the last of the regular Autobots, Mirage. So that's really cool, Mirage. But now let's get into some of the ones that you've never seen before. Okay, so one of the Autobots that was released in America, red, was actually Windcharger. And in Japan, they actually made Windcharger yellow. And while it is known as Windcharger in America, in Japan, it is basically simply known as Charger. It's shorter, but that's Windcharger. So that's pretty cool. So it's an Autobot. And then, in the theme of Autobots, of course, we've got red ones. And one of the main ones that you've already seen me on this channel before is Ultra Magnus. And in this version, it's actually a yellow Ultra Magnus, which is pretty cool. So you've got that. And then, keeping in the theme of yellow, you've got a yellow Metroplex. And that is very cool. A yellow Metroplex. Again, theme of yellow. And now we're going to switch over to the theme of red. And again, they're red Autobots, which is normal. But the fact that this red Autobot was never released in the US is the fact that this is Defensor, Autobot Defensor. Defensor was never released in the US. And that's what this is. So very cool. Awesome. And then last but not least, you've got Megatron and Optimus Prime. And so, of course, you were eventually going to have two of the coolest ones, of course, a blue Galvatron and a red Rodimus Prime. And so, I mean, that's a set right there. That's a cool set, you know. And yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be carding these sets. As for the Constructicons and the Dinobots, I'm planning something special, but I need to have them all first. Some of these Autobots and Decepticons are going to be single packs, or 2 or 3 packs, but I'm working on all of that, and I do have one that's in the works now, but they do take time to make those packages on Photoshop, but that's what I want to do. So anyway, that does it for today's unboxings number 16. Very cool, very awesome Transformers decoys from Japan. I'd like to thank you for watching. I'd like to ask you to please share, like, subscribe to the channel. Let us know what you think. Am I doing okay? I know it's been a while since the last video, since the last few videos. Just things come up in real life, and it prevents us from doing some of the things that we do like to do. So anyway, with that, I'd like to thank you for watching. I'd like to ask you to, again, please subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching. God bless you. Take care, and I will see you guys on the next episode of 5 Hour Show.